Hi and welcome to my new channel, my new booktube channel. I'm really excited about this, and my first video is gonna be with the Booktube Newbie Tag. I think that's a good way to start this channel and hopefully you will enjoy it. My name is Nana and I'm from Denmark, so hopefully you can understand everything I'm saying, and with time maybe I'll get more practice with English. Yeah, so let's start with the first question. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? I really got back into reading when I became pregnant and I had hyperemesis, so I was vomiting a lot and I couldn't really do much. I got nauseous from watching TV, so my husband suggested that I could listen to some audiobooks. And I did, and it was really, really nice having something to do, and that really got me back into my reading game. And then I had my daughter, and unfortunately she has cerebral palsy, and she had a lot of pain in her first. So I've been walking a lot with her in the pram, trying to soothe her, trying to get her to sleep. So maybe 4 hours every day, and the only positive thing with that was that I got to listen to a lot of audiobooks, and it was really nice having something that I could do while in this tough time. And while I was pregnant as well, I really got into booktube. I thought it was really, really cozy. It was easy going and I really enjoyed people talking about books, and the idea started back then, but I was like, no, I can't do this. But now I really want to try. I want to do something for myself, a hobby just for me. Yeah, so I think that's why I am starting this channel. So the next question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? I find it very hard to say something that's unique about myself. I can't really come up with anything, but maybe it is that I listen to a lot of audiobooks instead of reading like a physical copy. I do borrow physical copies from the library. Maybe a unique thing on booktube is that I'm a mom. I don't know, I think a lot of people are moms. I have some stuffed animals here. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to think about that one. Okay, so moving on, and the next question is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I think I'm really excited about being able to start a little book community, hopefully. And I'm excited to read a lot of books and just to have a hobby on my doing something good for myself. That is what I'm really excited for. Okay, so the next question is, why do you love reading? I love to experience other worlds, to kind of like escape into other worlds, and I enjoy learning about other countries, other cultures, and also to talk about books with other people. But yeah, most of all, I love a good story. So let's move on to the next question. What book or series got you into reading? I am not special here. I started with Harry Potter, Harry Potter and the Prisoner from Azkaban. I think I saw the first 2 movies and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just try to read the 3rd book. And I loved it so much, and then I read the first 2 books and the other ones when they came out. I know there's a lot of controversy about those books, but back then and then I started to read a whole lot of other books. I always loved to read, so I read a lot of these little books where you could practice. But I think Harry Potter was like my first real chunky book. Okay, so the next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktube? How was it to like start a booktube channel? Is it awkward filming? I think these are like the questions I would ask a booktuber. But I do also love to ask the question if they thought a book would disappoint them. so much, and then they end up loving that book instead? That would be an interesting question to ask. Okay, so the next one is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think for me, time is gonna be a challenge. My daughter is right now trying to start in daycare, not full-time, and I'm also starting my studies, again, not on full-time. So I have a lot, and my daughter is the most important thing in this world for me, and so it's gonna be hard, like doing this and taking out time to do this, but I really want to try and to do something nice for myself. I also think another challenge is gonna be to overcome the fear to like upload. I am not a big social media person, but still I want to try to do this. Yeah, so that's also gonna be a challenge. So the next question is, when did you start reading? I read when I could read. So I guess I was around, and I just loved to practice, and yeah, I loved it. I cannot remember how old I was when I read the Harry Potter book, but I was definitely around 6 when I started to read these little. And then I read a lot throughout my teenage years as well. And then in my 20s, I didn't get to read that much. I still read some. And then I got back into it when I became pregnant. And I'm really enjoying it. So that's really nice. Okay, so the next question is, what kind of books do you like to read? I think I like a lot of genres, but I think my favorite is romantasy, so it's like a mix of romance and fantasy. Another favorite of mine is fantasy, but I think I love every genre, and I just look back at all the books that I read in 2023, and like on my top 10 there's a lot of genres there, so yeah, a little bit of everything. And then the last question says, sometimes done. What does your book collection look like? I don't have that many books, and right now we don't have so much space that I can have a whole big shelf with books. When we do get a little bit more space, I'm hoping that I could get a shelf with a lot of books. I do have all the books that I got when I was a teenager, and I just went to a library sale, so maybe later I could do a little presentation of my book haul. But right now we don't have so much space because the whole living room is for our daughter right now, and that's just how it is, but maybe later. So I think that was all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you again. My next video is going to be all the books that I read in 2023, and I have to learn to edit, so hopefully this video is gonna be uploaded in January, hopefully. But yeah, that's it for me, and have a great day, and I'll see you next time.